quick duel video here, playing against Nekroz and Zing's with me on the right. So just getting straight into it, pretty much a standard opening play of setting a bunch of stuff. Dylan's gonna go second, drop Colossalas, no mistake for me. I don't think I'm playing it in the main deck, or I don't think I even have mistakes at all. But anyway, he wrote us for the Halberd and special summons, gets a Manju effect. Gives him some overlay options here. I think he can make Exaton and ditch from the hand. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Makes Direwolf. I can't tell based on the card numbers. I'm not very good at this, but instant fusion for the Direwolf pop as a follow-up. Going into Nodin, but that gets met with a pretty crucial max C. So I'm going to TT on someone here because I know that he's just going to make Exaton there. So I go big C effect and then chain creation. Lets me get out a Chaiwen from deck, and well, I'm thinking about my plays here actually. It's quite a few options. If you didn't hit that other creation, then we have some ridiculous things going on. So that's 5 and 6 Tauti, and Chaiwen is 6. I think it's because I can do something on his turn. That makes 9, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna try Trisham here. That's the plan. I think that's what I did anyway. So I attack for a bunch of damage and then summon a proxied up Trishula because I don't have it in person yet, apparently, in this duel. Oh yeah, I was lending it to someone. On his turn, he's going to Kaleido for Unicore. Arguably, Trishula, not really the best play there, but I could have brought out other stuff from my deck, maybe went into Chaofeng, I don't know. It's really, I don't know. You can argue that I had other options there, but I quite like the Trishula. Got pretty lucky and hit his Trishula from his hand. The irony. I got some. I go for a level 7 play here as well. After the Exaton, chaining Chaiwen and Grave. Figure that is just make something. I don't know, like big, I guess, because he's on so little resources. I make the Clear Wing, but I mean it's a tough matchup because there's really nothing you can synchro into that really lets you gain an upper hand against Nekroz. Like, yeah, you can make Chaofeng, but at the same time, unless you make sure that the Chaofeng has the attribute of light on it, it's not even that great against Nekroz. Anyway, he's like going double Unicore here, gets the decisive armor for damage steps to get getting over the Clear Wing. Clear Wing's really good against dolls and stuff. Nekroz, not so much, obviously. Nothing's good against Nekroz from the extra day. That's the issue here. I can top deck into a Dark Hole, and I set one, and he's really low on the resources here. I'm not sure if he pulls this back, actually, come to think of it. Does a couple of Mirror Searches, top deck the Jew, Unicore effect, get back Shret, used as fodder to cycle out the decisive armor. So I'm just going to flip the creation on the summon of decisive armor because I kind of want it. It's pretty important at this point. I get pretty lucky with another destruction, having the Raigeki there, and just bring down Swanee and go down into beat down mode. And again, he's, like I said, really low on resources here. There's a pretty critical Raigeki. I overlay into Goyo here because I think he might have a 2000 set guy. I can't remember who. We spent ages on here on this ruling, not sure on what happens with the Goyo Guardian and the Clown, but eventually we come to the conclusion that the turn player goes as Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2 will be the Clown, so Nekroz will get the Clown from the graveyard, not Goyo. At this point, he summons Colossalas and he attacks the Goyo, and I Fiendish Chain it, but it's quite funny because if he summoned Max C, he could have attacked over the Goyo Guardian because he could chain Colossalas to the Fiendish Chain, or because obviously he'd rather use it in the damage step. But anyway, game 2, I open up with a very standard play of Jiao2 pitching Chaiwen or a Bian, but it lets you get Zafrani from deck and Swanee, and then you can use Baxia's effect to bring out Herald. So a turn 1 Baxia Herald, pretty much like one of the best plays you can open. The only other card that would have been better here at this point would have been like another Path. Duncan's playing really silly stuff in the side deck. He's playing Bowblader because that lets him out things like Lilith and stuff against Nekroz, but he decides to play it against in this matchup for Chaofeng and for Herald, I guess, as well, as since this deck makes Herald quite a lot. I think he activated something and I used Emptiness. I don't know, I don't think I chained Emptiness to the Kaleido. Did I chain Empty? I can't remember. But again, he's playing another ridiculous card. It's Tortoise Warrior or something, I think it's called like that. It's a reinforcement of the army target, but what you can do with it is you can rota for it and then set it, and then when it flips face up, you can pop one spell or trap card on the field. So he can rota for that guy, and then when it's flipped up, he can pop some random back row. In this case, it was TT, I think, or Creation. And it will obviously send Vanities to the graveyard as well. So an interesting card. And he's also playing Felis in the side deck because he's playing Mathematicians in his build. So he can go Mathematician into Felis into Black Rose, and well, I lost my whole field. I had a Chaos Trap whole set for the Denko, hopefully, or a Jew. But he also hit my Soul Charge, which was a bit of a pain because, well, I set it so I could play around Trish a lot, and then Black Rose came down, and I'm just like, what the hell? How does that happen? And yeah, after that, he just kind of goes in hard, and I'm left with pretty much nothing at this point. I think I'm just top decking monsters, and yeah, Colossus for the Exo, Trish is just instant scoop. So game 3, I think this one's a little they've all been pretty good games, to be honest. I had a lot of fun playing these. So turn 1 he goes into Unicore, and then I think he also goes into Colossus, just to get some real big negation on the board. You could argue it's kind of not that great of a opening because you don't want to overextend like that into, like, you know, a Regeki or a Dark Hole, which, you know, this deck maxes out on. But he's also got the Decree, which is an absolute pain. Dweller class opening against Zing, it's gonna be tough times. Attacks over my Bian, can't do anything. I in-phase Breakthrough, just so I could get it in the graveyard because I want to be able to use it in the graveyard. So at this point I'm attacking to Dweller to attack to crash, and he's thinking about whether or not he should let his Dweller Dweller die here by chaining, or just let me crash. So he max C's on the attack, and well, I don't have much of a choice here other than to play into the max C because I'm in a really horrible situation. I could have just got Chaiwen and passed, but like that just seems so underwhelming. Like, the Dweller is hurting too much at the moment. I could have made Zafrani, I could have made Baxia Herald here, but I don't want to give him too many cards. I used Baxia's effect to shuffle away stuff, and I try using the Breakthrough in the grave, and then I realized that Dance Princess is on the field, and I forgot that her other effect is you can't target Nekroz monsters. I don't know, I just always forget that. Like, usually you think of Dance Princess, you think of the Naturia out. At least for me, I see it as an out for Naturia Beast, so I completely forgot about the target thing. So the Breakthrough in the grave and the Baxia overextending into Maxi was really all for nothing. In hindsight, I can't really think of what I should have made in that situation. There's nothing I could have made in that situation. Honestly, it would have been better to just like not even crash, just pass, like, and hope I draw like an MST or something for the Decree. But I really wanted to just get rid of the Decree alone, because it means that, well, I think I have quite a lot of back row in my hand. and it means that that would actually be useful. So anyway, I think about attacking with Baxia and realize there's really no point, because he's just gonna like get killed by Dance Princess in the damage step and stuff like that. Use his Dweller here. I break through it. I get out Swanee on the crash from Pulao, and then Swanee's gonna swing over Dance Princess. Glad to get that problem card out of the way. I can use Baxia here, I think, but I don't think I've got a Bian in graveyard. I do have a Bian in graveyard. I probably should have used his effect. Oh no, that's actually no point using his effect. It's negated, obviously. I think I did try to use his effect and it got negated by Colossal Loss, of course. That makes sense. So I use Baxia's effect here, and yeah, again, it's gonna get negated. Not really sure what else I could have done here. I chain Fiendish to the Colossus and then chain MST on the Decree, but he's got another Decree set, which is absolutely horrible. I hate playing MST against Nekroz, but like you kind of need all your back row against Nekroz. Like I'm playing 7 negations, I'm playing Skill Drain, Breakthrough, Triple Fiendish, and like you just don't want to get trished. Like that's kind of the whole deal. So I make Armades, who's 2/8 attack, and attack into the Colossus. He didn't really have a choice here. It was like either negate Baxia and I get like tons of advantage, or you know, just wait until the battle phase and kill something. Still got that Decree up though, which is a massive help. And I get pretty much kind of blown out here with the Kaleido for the Colossus and Trishula from hand, hitting the skill drain on the field. You know, that's arguably the best card that I had set, but he had the second Decree. Unfortunately, can't do much there. And it's pretty much just all downhill from here. Can't really do anything. In hindsight, I should have put that Baxia in attack, because I think for some reason I forgot it was 2/8, and obviously that's not big enough. That's bigger than Trishula. I'm trying to remember actually. I'm probably gonna look back after this video and see how big that Baxia is. I'm pretty sure it was 2/8, so I could have put it in attack. But I really don't think it would have made a big difference. I'm sure you would have had some kind of rank 4 play to out it anyway. As you can see here, he's just going ham with the Unicores and stuff. Like, he could have easily have just like collided out Unicore, Herald for like another Unicore, bring out the Dance Princess from graveyard, stuff like that. Made the rank 4. Like, it wouldn't have been an issue. I don't think it would have mattered what I did with the Baxi position. But yeah, he's gonna cast away my last Yang Zing guy, and that's pretty much gonna be the game. Royal Decree, double Decree, way too strong. But hey, that's what this game is. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you around, and see you next time.